Well, hello, Convention of States supporters and Convention of States volunteers. My name is Andrew, and this is the 5-Hour Activist Series, episode 24. Well, thank you for tuning into another episode of my web series. Siri, you are not invited into my web series. Quit spying on me. I think it's George Soros. Anyway, I was going to say before Siri interrupted us with her spying is this web series is dedicated to letting you see what I do as a district captain. I've been turned from a mere voter to a citizen activist, and I spend 5 hours a week in my district cultivating and growing grassroots support, and I'm also building a relationship with my legislator. These two things are the key ingredients that every single district captain needs to be successful. Well, I'm so excited this week to let you in on just a couple of the things that I did. My week was fairly modest. I spent some time in the follow-up tool calling brand new grassroots supporters, thanking them, and inviting them into the largest grassroots movement dedicated to self-governance that this country has ever seen. And I also spent some time emailing and corresponding with some possible volunteers. I had one supporter reach out to me expressing a deep need to get involved because of what she is seeing go on throughout our country right now. So this lady told me it wasn't enough to just be complaining. She wanted to get educated, activated, and engaged. I also spent some time corresponding with my assembly members' staff. So a staff member from my assembly member's office reached out to me and asked what Convention of States is all about, what we're seeking to achieve. And then she also asked if I would like to do a video conference with the assembly member. Of course I want to talk to my assembly member about Convention of States. Hopefully within the next few weeks, I'll be able to see more progress in getting a one-on-one meeting with my assembly member. I also made sure to watch Mark Meckler's testimony at the Michigan State Senate. It was an amazing testimony. You should go check it out. I'm so hopeful that they'll be the 16th state to pass the Convention of States resolution. The last thing that I worked on this week is I've been setting up a new virtual meeting that's going to go out to my district. Last week, I let you in on the project that I've been working on with some of the other California team members. We set up a virtual town hall where we talk to the grassroots supporters. We let them know how California is not out of this, how a blue state is just as important as a red state, and how Convention of States is the solution as big as the problem, and all the goals that Convention of States has. It was a very successful virtual meeting, and so I decided that I should be doing this once a month exclusively in my district. So I made an email blast that I'm going to send out to the supporters within my district, inviting them to join me to talk about Convention of States. This will hopefully give me some traction within my district, and from there I could possibly maybe move from virtual meetings to meeting people individually, or maybe meeting small groups of people for coffee or in the park or something to talk about Convention of States and rally the supporters within my district. Virtual meetings, unfortunately, are the new norm in the age of COVID. But that doesn't mean that we can't be just as effective, just as engaged, and just as activated. Because as district captains, we are the backbone of this movement. We cannot let up, even for a moment. It's time to get engaged and activated. Well, that's all I have for you this week. Make sure to follow COS on Instagram and Twitter, and please make sure to subscribe to the Convention of States YouTube channel. Also, be sure to show up every Tuesday night for the grassroots training webinar that's hosted at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. This is a great place for you to hone and sharpen your skills as a grassroots activist. And last but not least, don't forget to check out the Mark Meckler Show. You'll get your daily dose of Mark Meckler, the Convention of States co-founder and president, and you'll also get to hear the hottest topics that are circulating through the news. Well, thank you so much for tuning into this web series. I hope you'll come back next week for another episode of the 5-Hour Activist Series. But for now, it's time to get to work because we have a country to save.